Hello everyone. What you're seeing on the screen is made out of potato stems. This is our game-changing solution to the growing emissions of the fashion industry and the increasing pressures on the world's food production systems. Today, I'll be presenting our new venture, Fibe, specifically how we, along with multinational fashion brands and leading researchers, are developing the world's most sustainable textiles. The deal is fairly simple. Starting with UK farms, we purchased their otherwise useless potato stems and transfer them to our factories to be converted into textile fibers. The fibers are then sold to fashion brands and their associated manufacturers, who convert them to garments and accessories. Once optimized, we aim to sell fibers for around $1,400 per ton, similar to cotton and polyester, which make up the majority of the industry's emissions. Together, we have a business that provides farmers with new income streams, creates accessible, sustainable options for the fashion industry, all while promoting food farming. We have identified our beachhead market as supplying the non-synthetic fibers for major outdoor brands, specifically for their casual wear lines, which would need less stringent performance requirements from our textiles. Working with major outdoor brands is the perfect starting point for us, as they have the funds and incentive to take risks on novel materials such as ourselves. The market is already worth $28 million, and we hope to grab at least 20% of it within our fourth year. Working with this beachhead market also acts as a pilot for the rest of the industry, allowing us to easily expand to the biggest polluters, fast fashion, in our fifth year.
We believe Fibe is the most attractive proposition on the market. Firstly, it is price competitive with market dominators cotton and polyester, and far cheaper than leading upcoming eco-textiles such as hemp. This enables fashion brands to meet their sustainability targets without huge transition costs. By unlocking the economic value of this waste product, we are able to provide hard-working farmers with another revenue stream in a time of rising food insecurity. Our system has the ability to support agricultural workers anywhere in the world. Simply put, our product is the first textile fiber extracted from potato stems. Potato stems cannot be fed to livestock and are risky to compost due to being poisonous and susceptible to blight respectively. This leads to around 254 million tons of it being discarded each year around the world. This is enough to supply over 60% of the world's clothing. To get the fibers from this huge inexpensive waste stream, we apply our cutting-edge biological and mechanical process. The only waste here is fertilizer. By prototyping this method and producing spun and woven samples, we have validated it is zero waste, scalable, and creates durable, soft, and antimicrobial textile fibers.
Over the last few months, we've spoken to various brands, manufacturers, and experts to understand our market. The fashion supply chain is incredibly complex, so one of our main aims was to verify that we've chosen the right beachhead market. We confirmed that major outdoor brands such as Patagonia and the North Face will be our key partners to enter the market, as they have the incentive to incorporate novel materials. Due to their more expensive product lines, they have the ability to work with higher priced materials, which will be vital in our first year in the market. The public has also shown willingness to pay 40% more for 5 t-shirts after hearing our story. As proof of the industry's interest, we've already been granted $10,000 by such a brand in order to support our product development. Year 5 of our beachhead market will see Fibe make profits of $1 million with $6.3 million in revenue. Our ability to make these profits is based on the order size of each of our fashion partners. It is also highly based on our ability to reduce the cost of our processing so that our material is competitively priced. Finally, it's affected by the market share we can obtain through effective sales and marketing, which we identify to be a major expense for us.
Sustainability has been the key driver behind our innovation. Although we work with a waste stream, the crop in itself outperforms cotton, using 90% less land, 96% less water, and saving 94% CO2 equivalent compared to polyester. As well as being sustainably processed, the extracted fibers are biodegradable and can be recycled. In 2027, we will reach 20% of the beachhead market. That year 5 will save enough land to feed 16,400 people, enough water for 19 million people, and 81,000 tons of CO2 equivalent. In addition, we will provide $3.8 million in revenue to UK farmers. Our impact scales hugely once we address fast fashion companies. Supplying just 1% of the industry will reduce CO2 emissions by 14 million tons without compromising user experience or garment quality.
Fibe is made out of 4 multidisciplinary design engineering students coming out of Imperial College London. The project began as a university submission, but our ambition to solve the environmental challenges of agriculture and fashion has motivated us to develop this into an enterprise following our graduation. We have a dream to create the world's most sustainable textile and to one day bump into people wearing them on the street. We hope this project can spark a career of social entrepreneurship for all of us. Over the next few months, we'll be rolling our $60,000 Innovate UK project to create the first high-fidelity prototype of our material. We would welcome any support to help us cover the initial cost of our machinery. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be happy to answer any questions now.